Hey guys. So today I'm gonna transition away a little bit from talking about life advice and stuff like that. I'm just not feeling it tonight. So I'm gonna talk about paranormal shit instead. Um, I didn't believe in anything paranormal about 6 months ago, and now I do because I went to Ohio to visit Brim and those guys. We were gonna go see some haunted woods because we all like the show Supernatural. So we went to go see some like haunted woods and stuff like that in this haunted asylum. Saw some weird shit through the windows of the asylum that we just couldn't quite explain. Bunch of lights turning on, some shapes moving around. It was real weird. So we left. Went to these haunted woods. Turned the radio off because the legend was like if you have your radio on like white noise or whatever, you're supposed to be able to hear um, the voices of like kids who have died in there, like talking to you and stuff. And the radio turned on by itself. Basically, we had it off when we went into the woods, and it turned on by itself and switched to white noise. And I realized it wasn't the guy driving the car. He didn't have any. He couldn't have fucked with anything on the steering wheel or anything. There were no radio controls. Nobody else could do it from anywhere else in the car. So yeah, it was just weird. Went to Stoll, Kansas with some of my friends this summer. Nothing really happened there, but it was just creepy fucking around in a cemetery after dark. That was just kind of weird. And then, what I really want to talk about is like about 3 weeks ago it started. Sammy, my roommate, came back from his girlfriend's. He goes there every Sunday to watch Breaking Bad. Comes back from his girlfriend's place, and on the way back, about 2 minutes down the road from my house, from where we live, he said that he's like, dude, Colton, I saw this guy, like, with his head cocked to the side and his mouth wide open, just staring out at the road in just, like, plain white t-shirt and jeans. And I was like, that's kind of freaky, but, I mean, it could be anything. It could be a guy on drugs, it could be a drunk guy, whatever. So anyway, um, so he did that, and everything told me that. And the next week, he comes back and goes, Colton, same exact spot. There was police tape, there were cops there, and fucking my radio starts doing this, and he shows me a video that he took on his phone of his car radio, and the like digital display where like the radio is at and the clock is and everything, all the numbers were like spazzing out and doing weird things and going in and out of focus. It was just real weird. So couple days later, I'm studying at this Starbucks with one of my friends, and we start talking about that, like paranormal weird shit. And she was like, yeah, I played with Ouija boards and had like doors slam on me. Don't ever fucking play with the Ouija board. Are you serious? I don't care if you're religious or not. Bad shit will happen. That is inviting bad shit into your life. That is inviting bad shit to come fuck with you. Don't fucking do that. Just don't, like, no. Like, think about it logically. Okay, let's say there's a mass murderer, okay? And you know he's a mass murderer. Would you make a point to try to contact him? Because I wouldn't. So why would you try to contact a fucking demon or like an evil spirit or something? Like, why would you? No, fuck that. But, I don't know. So anyway, I went back after talking to this girl at Starbucks that I know, one of my friends, and we were talking about that, and it got me thinking about the whole thing that Sammy had told me. Oh, me and Sammy went back after he'd showed me that weird video on his phone. There was nothing there. It's 30 minutes later. No cops, no police tape, no nothing, no crime scene. Just a little white cross in the road, like someone had died there in a car crash, and my headlights started flickering. So we got the hell out. Anyway, fast forward to Tuesday night. I stopped back by there on the way home. There's that fucking guy that Sammy described to me standing in the road. I stopped to try to see if he was okay. Probably just a normal guy. Whatever, just weird coincidences. Started to try to roll down my window, got my hand on the switch to roll down my window, and he just snaps his head and looks at my car. I went 90 all the way home. Blew through some stop signs. Like, I was fucking terrified. Anyway, I'm about to go back there tomorrow night with this girl I know and check that out. And I'm probably just going to pee my pants. I could try to be brave, like, oh yeah, women around, yeah, man up, you gotta be brave, gotta be that guy. No, because that asshole always dies first in scary movies. You try to like, oh yeah, come fuck with me, demons, blah, 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 and you just try to talk like mad shit. You know that guy dies first. Every scary movie. He always dies first. I'm not about to be that guy. No. I'm about to be prepared, cautious, go into the situation, see if I can like investigate any crazy shit. If nothing happens, great. If something happens, I'm gonna get the hell out. I'm going to get the hell out, and I'll be terrified. But yeah, I believe in that. I believe in paranormal stuff, absolutely. I believe in God and everything too. Not like a Bible thumper by any means, but I believe in it. I believe that, some people are like saved by angels and stuff. So why would that not mean that demons can't come like fuck with us? Now that I think about it, I never really thought about it in that way before. But yeah, I mean, absolutely, I think it's possible. And skeptics, I also understand. Maybe you don't believe in it. Maybe you don't believe in God. Maybe you do believe in God, just don't believe that that can happen. That's fine. Maybe you've never had anything happen to you. Maybe you never will. Maybe even if you do, you'll just be like, I'm sure there's some explanation that I just don't know of. That's fine. But I think that that stuff exists and that it's all around us and that it can happen to some people and some people it doesn't happen to. So anyway, that's what I believe. Thanks to my friend Ken for giving me the idea to talk about this, because without that I probably would just be sitting here staring at a blank computer screen trying to think of something. So anyway, talk to you guys next week. Bye.